Hey everyone, it's Courageous and I am here with my end of March sinking fund update. So let's see how much I saved in the month of March. And because March is the end of the quarter, we will also see how much I've saved in the first quarter of 2022. So if you want to check all that out, let's get to the video. But before we do, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into it. All right, so what you see here is prop money. So what I do is I go adding to my sinking funds and my savings challenges, and most of these are being used for savings challenges. And then at the end of the month, whatever's in here, I swap out for prop money. So that's a fake moolah. So I do not have all of this money building up in my casa. And then after that, the real cash goes to the bank. Then I transfer it into my savings buckets at Ally Bank, which is great because you can have, I only have one savings account, but I have different buckets, and you can have up to 10 buckets and create names for them, categories. So what I do is I go ahead and transfer that and distinguish how much goes into what based on what I have on this tracker. And if you are new here, or if you aren't new here but you haven't been here in a while, you've noticed I've gone digital. So I've gone paperless. What I'm using is Metamoji Note. This is my Amazon Fire 10 tablet, and I'm using Metamoji Note Lite and I just uploaded the PDF that I use for my budgeting. And this is a stylus pen I got for like $12 on Amazon, and I bought this little case for it. And yeah, this will be linked down below. And so let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, I do want to count how much I have in my month ahead, but I am not swapping my month ahead for bills. This is not going to be on my sinking funds. Well, actually, we will add it to my sinking funds tracker, but I'm not transferring this to the bank. So we'll do month ahead, 1 month, utilities, and then 1 month internet, because I believe those are the only categories. The only categories that have any money so far. I've just started my journey to get 1 month ahead. All right, so we're gonna start with the emergency fund, and the emergency fund I have not added, so this will stay at 0 change, and the emergency fund should still be at $700. And we are, here we go. So we have a $500 prop bill, 6-7, so that is correct. And then savings. So savings, I automatically transfer over in, oh, so this is 700. Savings, I automatically transfer over into, and I stuff here as prop money, but we can condense if we can, and we can't condense. So we have 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 350, 355, 360. So 1,360 in savings. 1,360. The next one is the 4 home challenge. So this is what I'm doing, the gold challenge by Pink X Budget. So let's see how much we have here and how much we can swap. Oh, and I can condense. Let's condense these 2 5s for a 10. Or a 10. Something is better than nothing. Okay. So this is, like I said, the gold scratch off challenge by Pink X Budget, and I don't mix prop money and real money. So let's see, we have it's funny because I I think Erica from Black and Blue was like, why do you put the smallest quantity in the front and then you flip the money over? I don't know. I don't have an answer. So 50, 70, 75. I'm sorry. 50, 70, 80, 85. So 85. So we'll take a 50, a 20, a 10. So essentially we're just replacing it with the same amount. So 50, 70, 85. And then let's put this in order. So the 50 goes here, the 20, and then the 10 and 5. All right, so we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 440, 445, 450. So we can go ahead and swap, leave this 50, and then this should be 100, right? Sorry, I don't, hold on, okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So yes, so we will swap that out for a new, another 100. So we are at 450. Nice. And by the end of this challenge, I should have $2,000. And this, as it says, is for homes, for my home. In the 26-week challenge, we have a $20 bill. So we will do a 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, and a 10, 70. So we can do, right, 60, 70. So we can do a 50 and a 20. And that brings us to $70. Just make sure I'm in the right category. Right. Nope, and I'm not. That goes here, so that's 70. All right. And this is the 12-month challenge by Maury Cheney Savings, and everything here goes to my son Jaden for his first car. And all we're swapping out is a $100 bill for a prop $100 bill. I'm sorry I'm so low energy. I've been like sick. I've been fighting a sinus infection for a while, and I'm just getting burned out. I've just been getting like strong sinus headaches. And I want the semester to be over. It's just like, it's always something, and I'm just busy. I'm tired and busy, and I don't like being either one of those. So we have 300 here for Jaden. And the run car maintenance, which is my run my check challenge, I didn't add anything to it. It should still be at 80. Let's just count. 20, 70, 8, and 50, 70, 80. So that stays the same. But how are you all adjusting to spring? I think also the weather, because the weather just went from like super nice to crap. So super cold. Pets is next, so I'm just gonna skip to pets, and pets has nothing because I just used that up, so I just need to empty that out. So that is at 0. So we're just gonna add these prop money. So I think it's like, just because my sinuses are crappy, and I just think it's just a combination of factors, and the fact that I'm super busy and tired. But it's almost the end of the semester. So the Alien Challenge has in prop money 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. So $22. So we will take a 20. Didn't I take out any $2 bills? All right, it doesn't matter. We will do a two singles. So let's see how much we have in total. So that's 50, 70, 90, 102 in the Alien Challenge. So 102, that means I can put a $100 prop so $102. And we will put this here. You might be thinking, oh, that stylist writes super ugly. No, that's just my handwriting. I'm kidding. My handwriting is not much better. All right, next we have travel. And travel has $50 in real cash. So altogether, that brings us to $70. All right. Next, we have personal, which is my birthday. And it has $25. I'm turning 35 this year, y'all. Where are my Geminis? All right, so 25. Come on. All right. And then I should add, I don't know if I'm going to count the weight. Well, this is going to stay here because the way to save is going to be fluctuating. If I gain, I have to take out. If I lose, if I lose, I have to add. So I'm not counting this, but just, I'm not swapping this out for prop money, but there is 44 currently in here. Because one, I don't know how I'm going to do on this. Hopefully I'll lose each time and I just keep adding to it, but you never know. And then I Love You Frenchie only has $2. And then everything else is empty. So let's go to the month ahead, which I keep in my short-term binder. And the month ahead, like I said, I'm not swapping this out for any prop money, but I just like to see how much we have, which is 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. And this is for electricity. So we have 26. And we can just swap that for a 20. And internet has $10, 510, and you could just swap that for a $10 bill. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and calculate the difference between this month and last month, and I will be back. Okay, I am back. So I have added everything up and compared it with the February amounts. So in the month of March, I have added 200, this should be a plus here, so $298 saved, which is less than last month, but hey, any plus sign is a plus for me. So in total, our sinking funds are at $3,195. And this is my sinking fund just for March. So I've already done the math so I can spare you some time. But in adding the quarterly amounts, so in the month of January, we added $761. So we started off strong. February, as you can see, there was a decline, but we still added $459. And then in the month of March, we added $298, which I'm perfectly happy with, because in this month I've had to save for 2 dog C-sections, so that's $1,200, and we did save up for them. And yeah, so we've saved more, but obviously these sinking funds are meant to be used, so I use them. So from January, February, and March, that quarter, we started the year at $1,828, and we added in the first quarter $1,518. So not a bad start for the first quarter of 2022, and hopefully we can increase that in the second quarter. So yeah, that is basically it. forgot to count how much money is going back to the bank. Hold on. So let's see how much is going to the bank. Let's organize this money. How am I gonna forget to count the money? That's what we're here for, counting this money. All right, so we are taking back 100, 150, 200, 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 265, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $302 is going to the bank. And you're like, oh, didn't you only save 290 something? Well, we are calculating what we added plus some of the accounts were in a deficit, right, that I used. So obviously the amounts aren't going to be equal because some categories, like for example my pets category, was $60 less, but that doesn't mean I didn't add in other categories. So I hope you get the math, but we are taking this back to the bank. Yeah, let me know how your quarter went. You know, are you in a surplus? Are you in a deficit? What are your goals or your strategies for the next quarter? And make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video, which is in 2 days, because I'm going to post my cash stuffing for the month of April. All right, this is Courageous. Peace.